Hello, my crow friends. So, this is your reading. Question for the day is, what is your message for today? And of course, the crow is representing you. The next 6 cards are to help you identify whether or not this is your reading. So, of course, the crow represents the air, element of air. For those of you who don't know, I'm terrible with astrology, so if you are an air sign, I hope you know that you're an air sign. Don't ask me. Okay. Here we go. Crow, spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. Interesting. When in balance, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. To bring it to balance, daily meditation practice. For those of you who don't do well with sitting meditation, there's always moving meditation. It works very well, and it's a lot easier to get into if you don't have a meditation practice already. The other thing I wanted to comment on was that I seem to be getting a lot of you people with magic or psychic gifts showing up these days. I don't know if are you different collectives with different things going on, or are you all the same collective? I have no idea. I'm sure that'll become clear in time. But you may want to look at this, particularly this past week. It seems like I've gotten at least a couple of readings for you guys. Anyway. One odd thing right off the bat is most of your cards are animal cards. This deck that I'm using here is a mix of animal cards, animal spirit cards of one kind or another, and Lenormand cards. And maybe some others that are neither Lenormand nor animal spirit. But in any case, 4 of your 6 are animals. So we start off with Firefly, illumination, chemistry, magical self-discovery. That's really sounding like you, crow people. Possibly soul spark. So maybe you've met someone. We also have this woman card here. So I don't know whether this is you or somebody you've met that you feel like there's some sort of a spark there. We've got the rabbits in the middle, so there's something that is making you think, shall we say. But on the bottom, we have the beaver. So the beaver is very persistent. The beaver is a very diligent worker, determined, someone who can make things real. But right now you may be feeling like everything is working against you. We have the crow again, which that happened in another reading this week. I'm pretty sure the significator card was matched by one of these cards. In any case, this crow refers to memories, mystery, magic again, a new event or happening, clever problem solver, observant, and omen. They are also very intelligent birds. And they are definitely clever problem solvers. But then we have bouquet, happy, harmony, beauty, reconciliation, expressive, gratitude, openness, love, warmth, appreciation. So, all of these cards are either positive or neutral. Well, I shouldn't say all. This one is, I guess it's neutral. So I guess they are positive or neutral. But this one has got a little bit of victim mentality to it. Everything's working against you. No, it's not. Everything is not working against you. I know it might feel that way, which suggests to me that you should probably stop and think about what's going on, why you're feeling that way. Self-pity is not going to help you. So, okay. This was supposed to be helping you figure out whether this is your reading. It looks like your main issue is you met somebody and it's freaking you out. I shouldn't say you met somebody, because I am also seeing reconciliation. So this might be not so much meeting somebody new, but coming into contact with someone from your past, reconnecting with someone from your past, perhaps. But there's definitely a desire to turn that into something more. There's also, with this crowd turning up twice, perhaps there is a sense of something more to this connection than just an ordinary kind of well, this may be more than a 3D connection, we'll put it that way. You definitely feel like it's something more than ordinary. All right. That being the case, it seems that, well, the question is, what do you need to know? I'm not necessarily asking about this particular issue. It may be that something different comes out, but let's see. All right. What does the crowd person need to hear today? All right, I put cards back into the deck one at a time, so they can't stick together and come out in clumps. So I don't get cards from one reading coming out all together again in another reading. And yet that seems to be happening. Not that they're coming out in clumps, because they're not, but they're coming out one at a time. I do take steps to make sure that won't happen. I'm not sure these showed up in the same reading together, but I don't know. They might have. So I'm definitely getting the sense that you would like to go on a date with this person, and this mortar and pestle is interesting. You want to turn it into something else. Lifetimes from the past, long ago, old age. Take it slow. That's a good one. Take it slow. You may feel like it's a big break, a turning point. You are really obsessed with this romantic person. You are seeking... Wow. Love, desire, joy, bliss, affection, fulfillment, kindness, forgiveness, romance, contentment, passionate, caring. You want it all. That would be a golden ticket, all right. Are you prepared to give all those things? If you want to get all those things, you should be prepared to give all those things. One-way streets don't work for healthy relationships. This is interesting. This has really changed the course of your life. Transition. Course disruption. That's funny. Now we have road, crossroads, journey, multiple choice, weighing the options. And the deck is closed. Uh-oh. So you're not going to get an answer to the question of what should you do? What choice should you make? Maybe it's because, you all have different options and there is no one-size-fits-all answer. Or maybe it's because you have free will. And you have to figure this one out for yourself. Let me see. Well, I think we're just going to have to go with an oracle card and leave it at that because the deck was closed. So. One final message for my crow friends. Obviously, they have a person on their mind and some sort of a choice to be made. Oh, crap. I'm not sure how helpful that will be, but you got the Soulmates card. This is number 41. Essential meanings: harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth, which I think we can see here. Also, that whole business about persisting. Whatever is going on, it's definitely forcing you to change and grow, which actually is what relationships are supposed to do. They provide contrast to you so that you can see yourself differently, so that you have the opportunity to change and grow in ways you would not have chosen or noticed or done by yourself. In any case, the Oracle's message: you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. Protection message: an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconvenient. or inconceivable, sorry. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. So, that's a little bit shorter than I expected this reading to be, but it seems to be pretty straightforward. This is supposed to bring about a big change in you. This is a soul connection of some sort, and it has disrupted your life, and that was what it's supposed to do. If that was your question, that's your answer. If, as far as are you meant to be together forever, or, some big romantic thing, I don't see an answer to that question. I think there are still choices to be made. Perhaps a transition is incomplete. We have changes, higher self, and third eye, far-reaching vision. So there's something going on with your vision, your thoughts, your expectations of what your life would be like. It may be that you have to give those up. If you are being called to a more spiritual path in life, then you do generally have to give up some of your ideas about the degree to which you can control your life. We never have as much control as we think we do. But if you are called to a more spiritual path, then you are called to consciously let go of more of that control. And if you are recognizing that this person is a soulmate, that may be part of the lesson. In any case, I am wishing you all the best. Good luck, Crow people.